Hello again, everybody. We're going to work with another part of speech today. For some of you, this is a review. For some of you, it may be new, and then we'll review it when we get back to the classroom together after all of this mess is over. For now, our new word is adverb. If you look at the word adverb, you can see the word verb inside of it. If you look at the symbol we use for the adverb, this orange circle that is medium-sized, you can see that it has a lot in common with the symbol we use for the verb. Both are circles. Orange is kind of related to red. They're both warm colors and they're near each other in the rainbow. Adverbs are very closely related to verbs. So remember, verbs are the words that tell us actions. We're going to use our little tiny Lego friend Bob again to help us with this lesson. This is Bob. If we're talking about verbs, we could say jump. We could say walk. We could say run. We could say sleep. All of those would be examples of verbs. But sometimes we want someone, or we want to talk about someone, doing an action in a specific way. We don't just want Bob to walk. We want him to walk slowly, like this. Or we want him to walk quickly, like this. Or maybe we want him to walk enthusiastically, like this. Those words that tell us how we want Bob to walk, how we want someone to do the verb, those are adverbs. Adverbs describe a verb. They tell us more information about the verb, how we want to do that thing. So if I say, Bob, sleep, he could just lay down and go to sleep. That would just be a sentence with a verb in it. But if I say, Bob, sleep quietly, well, that's definitely happening right now. He's very quiet. Quietly would be our adverb. If I say, Bob, sleep noisily, then he would be required to be like, the adverb noisily would tell Bob how to be sleeping. Let's think about some of those adverbs we can use and make ourselves a little list. Let's think of all the adverbs that we could do that would be about walking. Well, let's see. Bob could walk quickly. Bob could walk slowly. Bob could walk enthusiastically. Wow, enthusiastically is a long word. Look at that, enthusiastically. When I think about walking enthusiastically, I think about when you're almost skipping, like that. Like you're just really excited. Bob could walk lethargically. This is going to be hard to do with a Lego person, but imagine. Here, let's bend him over a little bit. I can't because he has short legs. Okay. Lethargically is when you're so tired that you can barely keep going. If Bob is walking lethargically, he probably sounds like this. He's exhausted. It's been a long day. Lethargically would be an adverb. Lethargically. Adverbs seem to often be words that are rather long. Quickly, slowly, enthusiastically, lethargically. I could go on for a while, but I think that you're probably getting the idea. These words tell us how to do something. They relate to the verb. These are beautiful to use in your writing. When you want to say in your story that Bob walked, well, Bob walked to the store. Bob walked home from the store. Bob walked to the bus stop. Bob got on the bus. Bob walked to the back of the bus. I used walk a lot, and it didn't sound very interesting. What if I said, Bob walked enthusiastically to the store. Then he walked lethargically back home again. When I say the words like that, it definitely gives you the impression that he was really excited to go to the store. And on the way back, he wasn't feeling so good anymore. Maybe it was a long walk to the store and that's why he was tired. Maybe when he was at the store, he had to talk to so many people that he just felt emotionally exhausted by the time he was done. Sometimes hanging out with a lot of people can be tiring. Maybe they didn't have the type of apple he wanted and it bummed him out, and so he had no energy left to walk home. Think about that when you write. Adverbs can be a great way to add to your story. Be careful of using too many of them or it's going to sound ridiculous. But maybe write a couple sentences with some adverbs. Maybe think about all the adverbs that you could use for Bob walking. There is definitely more than 4. Thank you for joining me for this reminder or new lesson on adverbs. Thank you, Bob, for helping us out. And have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.